Nick Diaz. This is a video that you're going to remember for a long time, man. Because if you don't come up to Sacramento and throw punches on me, when everything I'm saying about stevia fucking comes true, and the Fountain of Youth, Pure H2O, is making me more money than God, and I could afford to pay you $20 million, you know, probably what you'd get if you were paid the same thing in boxing, alright? But, make no mistake about it, man. When I heard that you were calling out Roy Jones, I thought, you know, you clowning Scotty Smith is a lot different than being able to hang with Roy. Now, Roy's fucking boxing royalty, homie. He would mop the floor with you in just hands. And you know what, Roy? If you ever do take that fight, please jump on stevia and have some of your acolytes look it up. The guys that do anything that you fucking want because you're Roy Jones. You know what? Yeah. What was that? Was that fucking prejudice? Because I said that, you know, it was more actually for Nick Diaz. You know, I'm sure that fucking Roy knows what acolytes mean because he's been around. You know, he's been royalty for a long time. You know, people doing whatever the fuck he wants. And Nick Diaz, you're new to it. And just because you can clown Scott Smith don't mean you can do Roy. And you know what? Because of stevia, man, I could do you. Yeah, no shit. Because of stevia, I have so much fucking speed and endurance, and I hit a lot harder than you do. Oh yeah, I could bomb you out at will, man. I could take over. Yeah. I could probably clown you. No shit. Now you know what? Yeah, those are big words, but guess what, man? I'm telling everybody that I've been touched by God, and that I can actually save this planet. No shit. Free everybody. It goes like this, Nick. If I can make the Fountain of Youth, imagine blenders all over the world making liquid from the Fountain of Youth, Pure H2O, selling it for $1 a gallon. Okay, people will be lining up for miles. Okay, literally. Make it for free forever. I don't care, because there's enough lazy people out there that when it's made for sale, and I'm the only fucking guy that can make money from it, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be rich. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna be rich, bitch! Yeah. And that wasn't for you, Nick Diaz, but it's like this. This is a business opportunity, man. It truly is. Now, started on 1038, now it's at 1041. That's my number, outside linebacker from oh man, I'm gonna fucking blank. And now 48, Daryl Gordon was 38. Yeah, Flash Gordon. And 48, that's when we end this. That was Cedric Figaro. And you know, Nick, funny thing, man, you're an athlete. And when I got demoted to the outside linebackers, it was actually promoted because I could fucking fly, and I was pissed. And Robert Banks looked at me and goes, "White boy," he goes, "You didn't get fired, you got promoted, man. You were too fast. We saw you run." Make a long story short, and you know what? Time flies, man. And you know, when you're at the top of your game, and then it's gone, you know, you lose it forever. I'll tell you what, Nick, I'm the first to be able to prove what Pure H2O can do for the human body. And because you're a cage fighter and you shouldn't smoke weed when you come up, if it wasn't your system, that'd be cool. Stevia probably wouldn't, because you're a guy and you won't be listening. And when I beat your ass, I mean, you know what, man? You look like you got some skills, man, but you hit Scotty 125 times, and he didn't go to the morgue. He didn't get knocked out. And I'm thinking that my 125 times is a lot different than your 125 times. But see, here's the deal. I'm not going to have to worry and conserve, you know, like on punches, because if I get tired, I'll just snort stevia and smoke some weed laced with stevia in between rounds, and I'll fucking come out and I'll go again, just like a fucking whirling dervish. Yeah. Tasmanian devil times the Energizer Bunny squared, man. I've already done it, Nick. And put it like this. If I'm just the prototype for exactly what Pure H2O can do, and I can actually, with my hand speed and my foot speed, take over on you and shut you down, okay? And show you that cage fighting is way, 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 way far away from boxing, okay? Just because you got hands for a cage fighter, that don't mean you got hands, man. I mean, for real. And I'm saying that if you're trying to take on Roy Jones, that's cool. How much is that fight gonna fucking bring you in? All right? It's like this. The opportunity can go to someone else, man. And it might go to a no-name fighter. And when I blow lift the fuck up, and people are like, oh my God, you know what? This is fucking bizarre. It's for real. And I'm like, oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's for real. You know what? I mean, my shoulder, I'll tell you what, it's fucking feeling fantastic, man. And I'm going to come back in record speed. I'm going to annihilate. Yeah, whoever, put it like this, man. There's the only guys that I would trip on are deep boxers, okay? Guys that have a lot of experience. Because in this thing, it's not boxing, man. It's like a fucking slugfest, and I can slug. And when you hit, it's probably going to cut. And so, if you can't fucking stand getting cut, then they get the fuck out of the ring and quit, you know? And I'm not gonna quit. I'll just super glue, man. Seriously. And I'll continue. And that's how it'll be. And I might look like Frankenstein when it's fucking over. But I'll tell you what, man. When I blast off, homie, what if I could light you up, dude? Okay? Seriously. What if me at 42 could light you the fuck up? Oh yeah. Just think about it, man. It would be the shit, wouldn't it? That would be one of the most famous fights on this fucking planet. Alright? We get that on fucking YouTube. And I bet you it becomes the most popular goddamn... Oh, dude. It would be huge. You know what? I would love to start off on Ian Eberhard, man. Yeah, I really would. I'll tell you what, Ian. You can either fucking fight me with your fists, and then we'll be done with it, and then you actually be on the to be taken care of list when I get $1 billion loan. And if you don't, I'm gonna kind of do what I did against Jamie Harr with Scotty Smith, you know, but only I'm gonna do this, you know, a little more viciously, okay? Yeah. It's going to be use a fucking example of what not to do, man. You're a typical loudmouth 20-year-old punk. God didn't give you anything to play with in the DNA category. No shit, you were fucked at birth, player. I mean, you might have been tough on your football team, but I bet you you didn't get really much fucking coverage from major college coaches, scouts, shit like that. And so that's your first deficiency, okay? The fact that you look like a fucking hairy girl, that's number 2. And you know what? Did these motherfuckers block off my shit? Tell you what, man. Nick Diaz, if you don't come up to Sacramento and throw punches on me, you're going to regret it for the rest of your fucking life. Why? Because if you do, you could be $20 million rich. Oh yeah, if I destructed you, if I fucking blew you up, dude, with my hands, homie, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have to fucking trip on your power, okay? You know what? Really, if you hit Scotty 125 fucking times and he isn't dead or in the morgue, I hit you 125 times. Oh, dude, you know what? It's lighting you up like a fucking pinata on Cinco de Mayo, homie. Yeah, you know, and that isn't racial. Talk to Richard Durant, okay? And he'll tell you that a Norteño named Grumpy came up to me one time when I was locked up in a branch, and yeah, there was this little potential fucking problem with a brother that didn't have the nuts to fucking throw down his hands, right? Okay? So it went down like this. He said it was a racial thing. And, you know, DJ Rovers and other brothers that I fucking know that I'm very far from prejudice. And anyhow, but Norteño came up and said, hey, Holmes, my name is Grumpy. And Richard Duran says you're cool. So know this, if anything goes down with the brothers, know that Norteño's got your back. Oh, fuck yeah. You know how cool that is? You know how I'm going to select fucking few, all right? Rarely does a badass organization like the Norteños slow their fucking roll and say, hey, homie, any problems, man, jump on in and we got your back. Let's roll. And you know what? That's some cool fucking shit. And you know what? If my hands blow you up, Nick Diaz, that'll be the most cool shit that people have seen pretty much ever in the history of YouTube on this planet.